There's an audience here as well. They're going to wonder why you're hitting 5. They're thinking, oh my god, he must be long.
Unfortunately.
Really cold now.
Yeah.
I'm Casey.
If only you had a jacket, eh?
Yeah, I did have a jacket. Who took my jacket?
Right, 18th hole, Le Golf National. Usually a par 5 for holiday makers, but they played it as a 4 in the Ryder Cup, is that correct?
And a 4 in the tournament. It used to be a par 5 on the European Tour as well, years ago, but for like as long as I can remember, it's been a par 4.
Because they were hitting driver.
Yeah,
flick,
no, it's not flick. Certainly won't be for us today because it's been cold. But I mean, driving a mid-iron, a 3-wood and a mid-iron from this tee, ever so slightly forward. This is where they played the French Open final round from. Colsaerts hit 3-wood. He's a long hitter, and he hit 3-wood right to the end of the fairways. We can see it here, and then from there, sort of a mid-shortish iron for him.
Well, we're holiday golfers, so we may as well play it as a par 5.
Yeah, true. there's no pride here.
No. And before we get going, let's remove even more pride and potentially clubs from bags.
Okay.
I could be going down to a 5-iron here, I guess.
Okay. Oof. Oof. When was the last time Team Europe lost on home soil?
'85 was the year they won it back for the first time. 81 was, no, that's 81.
On home soil. When was the last time Team Europe, when they broke America was?
So when they lost on home soil?
When was the last time they lost on home soil?
Walton Heath, 1981.
No. 1993.
Where was that at?
I'm thinking Belfry.
Yeah, it would have been because it hosted 4 in really quick succession, didn't it?
That's Bernard Gallagher, wasn't it?
Yeah. What's the story?
Oh, right. Oh, God, I'm running out of clubs to take.
So these two are
what
gone.
Have you got now?
That one's gone.
I'll take the 4 as well then.
So I'm down to a 5-iron. Okay, great.
My go.
Yeah.
I go's fun enough for you, haven't I? Yeah.
We're struggling with that concept, aren't we? Right. Who was the last US captain to play in the US team? Playing captain.
As a playing captain? This has got to be a long time ago.
Yeah, because I can't remember anyone ever doing that.
Jack never did. I'm gonna say Hogan.
Nope. Arnie.
Oh, no. That's disappointing. You should always know everything about the king.
Yeah. Right, what do I do now? You're missing an 8 and a 7.
You've been building your strategy on the par 3s, haven't you?
Yeah.
Are you just taking a couple of mid-irons off me?
So you've still got your driver. You're gonna hit that in the water and then drop. Mid-iron, take the 6. Struggling. Yeah, I'll take the 6.
You're just taking another mid-iron?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Take the 6. So you're missing 6, 7, 8.
Okay.
I'm missing a lot more from the top of my bag.
So I just need to work out how not to leave myself a mid-iron then.
Yeah, basically.
That's a swipe over that pond here with a 5-iron.
Yeah. Don't really have much choice though, do I?
There's not a lot to zap down here. This is where having a yardage book or a caddy is really good. See, I can't really get anything worth getting. Do I just smash it and hope for the best with the driver?
It's got to be driver, just...
What, into that 12-yard wide gap down the right?
Yeah, that easy little...
Sound like my dad. Why don't you just hit it on the fairway and then hit it on the green and hold some putts? I mean, if you do that, you'll be fine, Nick.
Canal plus sign, is it? In the distance?
Yeah, I mean,
if
you can thread it in that tiny bit of fairway, just right at the water, but left of the deep bunkers on the right hand side, then that's a perfect.
That's what my
play,
game is built on, is threading it into gaps just like that. So full pelt with the 3-wood, yeah?
I don't think it's full pelt. I'm a bit concerned about how far it's playing. I don't
so
know.
am I, funnily enough.
The answer is I don't know, mate. I just don't know. That should be good, I think.
Not seeing a splash.
Oh no, definitely wouldn't have flowed. I think it's good. I don't know, we'll soon find out. It's probably a mid-iron, isn't it? It is far better than the shots I hit in our last match.
Yep, your game is definitely on the up.
So my new secret move is a better one, isn't it?
Yeah. Looking forward to your next new secret move.
Oh, you've got there's an audience here as well. They're going to wonder why you're hitting 5. They're thinking, oh my god, he must be long.
Unfortunately, not.
This is a 470 yard par 4.
Right, I might try and de-loft it a little bit.
I'm very excited about this, Rory.
That water on the left is just staring at me.
You punched it down the right. This is just as well you did.
I've barely hit a club face on this challenge yet. In fact, I haven't, have I? Roofed the first 2, missed the ball on the par 3, and then
Rory's the first man to play Le Golf National without actually making contact with a golf ball.
well first.
If I keep taking them. What year was the Ryder Cup expanded to include European players? Rather, obviously, than it was just Great Britain and Ireland, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So, I do actually know this one.
83.
79.
79.
77 was the last one. I think it was Lytham, I want to say, the last one. I might be wrong with that.
I wish they'd play another
But
Ryder
it was
Cup
to let Sevi play, wasn't it? Let the Rev play.
It's all gone a little bit.
It all changed after that.
All gone a little bit
Let
sideways
Sevi.
for America since then. Yeah.
Careful what you wish for, suppose, isn't it?
So I got that one wrong. So
I just quite like the idea of slowly just taking away all of the clubs. So
Okay.
I'm going to just, rather than taking a wedge off you, because you have other wedges, I'm just going to keep going, see how far I can get. I'm going to take 5 now, so
Okay,
you've only got 6 hands.
longest is my 6.
Because the thing is, if you don't lay this up far enough, I don't think you can reach the green.
Okay. Well out.
That was really heavy, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was a bit more minging than it looked. Right, better lie this time.
Yeah.
Still haven't got to your golf ball yet, which is slightly embarrassing. But anyway, let's get rid of that 6 iron, shall we?
Damn it. What hole did Team Europe officially seal the 2018 Ryder Cup?
We've preempted so many questions in this quiz, but it was 16.
Well done.
It was a glorious moment.
It was.
I've got a 6 iron still.
You do. I think that was clutch, because I think you need that
To cover the water.
Well, actually, to be fair, I think it's a good swipe with a 6. Just as well, your ball striking has been so good.
Yeah, I know. I wish I could swear on YouTube sometimes. Just
This is your time, I think.
Let's get
Rory.
this video over and done with, shall we?
This is the shot that you'll remember it for. See? Flush. Has it got it? Is it enough?
I don't think it's enough.
Oh
It's
my
not even close. That's like in the middle of the bloody lake.
To be fair, I thought that was the best shot you've been today.
It was. There have only ever been 3 left-handed Ryder Cup competitors. Can you name all of them?
Well, obviously Phil.
Yep. The other one's really obvious as well. You're going to kick yourself when you watch this.
I'm still thinking Americans at the moment, because there's no Europeans just popping in my head straight away.
It's quite far. It's very far.
Oh, Buzza.
Yeah. I was confident giving you that one because I don't think you getting the last one.
Nah, go on.
Peter Dawson.
Oh God, no, I don't know. Which side did he play for?
I don't know.
Secretary of the RNA used to be Peter Dawson.
Yeah.
Not that same one though, did he?
Right, so it's
Okay,
a club.
fair enough.
Go
Yeah, I
on.
wasn't ever going to get that, to be fair. I can make peace with that.
What are you missing at the moment? 6, 7, 8.
You've gone 6, 7, 8, yeah.
You're not going to tell me. I've got one just over there as well.
You want some help?
Judging by the fact that I just hit 6 from over there and it was 183, I'm going to take your 9 now.
Oh.
So you got a big gap between pitching wedge and 5
I can
iron.
make the front with 9-9 as well. That's all I have to do, right? Make the front edge.
Yeah.
5 iron. Now I've got one of those little fiddly chippy ones with a pun behind. Nice. I like you. It's worked out quite well, the strategy, hasn't it?
Yeah. Not just a handstand, my friend.
I quite like this game. It's a bit sadistic. It's cruel. I mean, it's a great course for it as well, isn't it? I mean, you really ruined someone here.
I might drop
Rory.
it in the semi.
You're going to drop it in the semi?
I know that obviously decreases the amount of spin I can put on it, but it also reduces the chance of me duffing it.
Have you got to do a question, or is it at this point become... You've got lots of wedges. I can't do much damage here.
Right, I am dropping, probably in the semi-rough.
Okay.
I'll be honest with you, I've got 120 to the pin. So that might inform you on which club to get rid of, but...
Who did Ian Poulter beat in the Sunday singles?
Last year, presumably.
Yes,
Yeah.
sorry, yeah. Could have been a trick question.
Yeah. No, it wasn't Tiger, because you just said Ram played him.
Great emotion. Remember, he had hold of his boy's face.
I know who it is, it's DJ.
Correct. Very good. You've picked better than me.
I just know more about the Ryder Cup, Nick.
I'm really cold now.
Yeah.
I'm Casey.
If only you had a jacket, eh?
Yeah, I did have a jacket. Who took my jacket? It's rolled off.
Oh.
It's rolled off. I feel a bit bad. I feel a hard done by there. Your strategy was good. I'll give credit where credit's due. Your strategy's paid off.
Yep, thank you very much. Yours has as well, but...
Yeah, apparently both of us are very good at stitching each other up.
Yeah.
I still feel like I'm in pretty good shape overall in the match.
Yeah, what are we dropping for 3?
Yeah.
Playing 4. Oh, mine's alright actually.
Yours is fine, yeah.
Well, I was going to say I'm putting that, but we outlawed taking putters, didn't we? So
I thought I'd played a nifty little shot there as well with that 5-iron.
hard luck.
See, we'll get to do one which we'll do my little...
Yeah.
How low can you go? Is that about right? I've not really used this yet this year. Do you like it?
There's a little bit of knee bend there. I think you either need to go the whole way down or... It's the most ridiculous rule I think they could have come up with, basically.
I'm not a massive fan.
I just don't see the point in it, really. Let's see if we can get rid of one of your wedges.
Okay.
What is the largest total margin of victory at a Ryder Cup? I'll give you a clue.
Is it K Club?
We're going back to when it used to be a charity.
So how many points did they win by?
Yeah.
Is that what?
The K Club is
a
if
big
we're talking in between Europe and USA, but we're going back a little
way
bit
back.
further than that,
Okay. Okay. This is going to have to be a guess. Then 14. No, it's not. It's more. It's
good
15.
effort, though.
It's 15.
Pretty
isn't it?
close.
It's 15.
Give
I
you
missed it by 1 point.
Yeah.
I nearly got it right, but give me one of your wedges,
I'll
yeah?
give you a pat on the back.
Thanks. That was the one I really, because I'm thinking, oh, I haven't chipped in quite a long time. Not sure I fancy a little 60-degree off that tight line.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna, oh dear. Clean the wedges.
Right, a little skipper with a 52. You landing it short of that little tier or fully up on there?
Just try and land that over, one hop and a bit of check is what I'm sort of hoping for,
Okay.
right? Oh, tugged it. Massive tug.
We're both doing another question.
Tug. That's horrific, isn't it?
Oh dear. If we film another one of these challenges, we'll make it third time lucky and play some golf in the next one.
Started off so strong as well.
Yeah, I forgot you had that nice birdie on the first, didn't you? Oh well, question time again. Right, I found my ball pin high-ish and left, and unfortunately for you, Nick, I'm going to be putting that, and you can't take my putter. That was one of the stipulations at the start of the video.
Okay.
So I'm not going to do a question, but you are in the bunker. You only got 2 wedges left, so
Yeah.
I think I'll be taking the 60 if you don't get this right.
I wouldn't blame you.
Sergio Garcia became the highest scoring European player ever in Paris last year. How many points has he now got in the Ryder Cup?
There you go, mate. 25 and a half.
Oh, that was just too smooth. Right,
Okay.
all good. So Nick's playing this with his 60, which I wasn't able to swipe because we finally got a question right. And he's played that very nicely. Don't you dare. Great shot.
So you could still get a half out of this. If you bin this and I miss, it's a half. If you miss though, I've got 2 putts to win.
Yeah.
Which I like. Oh, I thought I'd give it a go. Didn't you? You going to the concession or are you going to...
Yeah, well, yeah. That's the match. Unfortunately, Nick's not going to 3-putt that, so... Right, well done. What, no, 2-up win in the end, in our newfangled Battle Golf Ryder Cup trivia kind of thing.
I think it was better than last time. Not really from your point of view, no. But I mean the last hole we returned to our normal state, I thought.
But yeah, we've already talked about the golf course, and if you just look around behind us, I mean it's awesome, isn't it?
It's mega. I mean, the whole one of the ones we haven't played today, they're 15, and it's an absolute beaut. In the French Open, this one just gone. I mean, it was dramatic in what happened, and under pressure, the best players in the game. You know, it just gets to them. So you can imagine what it's like for average Joes coming here to have a knock. It's terrifying.
I remember just watching the guys hitting their tee shots in the Ryder Cup in front of that many people. I think, no, thank you. I don't think I'll be able to move the club back. But
the funny thing about this for the Ryder Cup is, I mean, obviously the pressure's enormous because you represent your continent. But when you're playing a stroke play event here, like the guys trying to keep their cards this year, you can rack up big. I mean, like we have here. I know we're playing it with some different sorts of rules, but you know, even when you can select whatever club you want, stood in that fairway, you make a mistake. It's wet. You're looking at double. It's not just a bogey. It's a double or worse. And I think that's what makes it such a great course. It gets in your head, and it's a great experience. It really is.
And then, you know, looking forward to 2020. Obviously, the Ryder Cup heading to Wisconsin and Whistling Straits, completely different exam, as Paul McGinley likes to call the golf courses. So
yeah, and they're quite European friendly, which I think is amazing. They tend to pick major championship venues. We tend to pick courses we know like the back of our hands because we played like this. All the boys knew this so well, and that one's quite European style. So I think we might, you know, I'm just saying. Yeah,
don't want to call it early, but
Ryder Cups are awesome. Like, we were here for this one, and you know, the vibe. You were here as well. That first tee, I've never seen anything like that.
Yeah.
And the energy around it's amazing. It's the one thing in my career that is most disappointing to me, is that I had a chance to make Faldo's team, and the fact that I never got to say I was a Ryder Cup player is like, oh, it weighs on me a little bit. Because it'd be awesome. Imagine. Yeah, that would be fun. Giving them some stick, get up in their face.
That's the funny thing about that's the funny thing about next year, is that I enjoyed this one so much last year because obviously Europeans won. The atmosphere was absolutely incredible. I was actually sitting in the stands last year thinking, would I actually enjoy going to America and being that lone little voice in the crowd while everyone else is
I think you get more fired up, don't you? Yeah, it's like when you go and watch. I always think if you go and watch, like for instance, Old Trafford, the away end. You know, when you look at like the little tiny area there, because they're so small, it's like they're twice as loud, and because it's like we're the underdogs, and we're, you know. And I just think that's the vibe out there. And I think in the players you see it. Like I noticed it particularly in Rory as well. At Hazeltine, I mean, he was just so fired up. And as even working. And of course we're supposed to be, you know, in the middle, but obviously we're not. I mean, with Europeans watching our coverage because it's Sky.
Impartialish.
It's hard to not get really fired up by it, you know, and you really buy into it the longer you're here, and especially if something happens that makes it feel like they're being hard done by, or they're cheering when they're hitting bad shots. I think that really fires. I think that's the worst thing you can do. Yeah. Because that really gets them fired up, and they play some of their best stuff. And
I think that sums it up. Thank you for coming out again, Nick. Thank you guys for watching. If we film with this man again, I might go to the driving range prior because
me too.
Yeah, I think that's a good shout. I've got a question for you about 2020.
Yeah.
Who's going to win 2020?
Oh God, I thought they were supposed to be difficult questions. Europe.
There you go.
Who else could win?
Ole, ole, ole.
Ole, ole, ole.